Hello, best record. My name is Lisa Parra, and today I'm talking about two concepts of administration environmental. Today we face as the most pressing challenges of our time, climate change, and its devastating impacts on the planet, global warming, a result of accumulation of green gas haze in atmosphere, hazardous largest and serious of environmental and socioeconomic impacts that require our hands are coordinating action at global level. Other important thing, given the present environmental change, the study of global warming, eco-efficiency, markets, and ecological levels, as well, and ISO 40000 standards, are energy as a fundamental test. This resource delvers is a fundamental aspect of sustainable of development, addressing the urgent need mitigates effects of climate change, optimizes resources use, and fosters environmentality responsibility markets.
Hello, my name is Viviana Valcárcel. I am a student of the Business Administration program. I will tell you about the objectives of the study. 1. Analyze the issues of global warming, eco-efficiency, green markets, and eco-levels, and ISO 14 months standards. 2. Examine the impact of the business cycles of the consumption of renewable and non-renewable energy in OECD countries. These objectives seek to integrate environmental considerations into economic decision making and business practice, promoting a transition towards a sustainable and resilient green economy. Additionally, it aims to inform policy development and encourage the adoption of best practice in environmental management and sustainable business operation.
Good afternoon. My name is Nicole Sotelo Marin. Impact of cycles. This is the viral in those three important characteristics. One, analysis of the headwinds, effect to or of economic recession and expansions. The headwinds, effect to of economic recessions and expansions, highlighting the importance of considering the various ways in which different sectors of the economy and growth of people can be affected during economic cycles. Two, sería role of the institutions quality as my modeling factor. Three, impact of foreign directed investment as a moderating factor.
Global warming and eco-efficiency. Definition and relevance of global warming. Global warming refers to great increase in the average temperature of the planet, result of the accumulation of the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Important relevance to the global warming. Global warming represents the greatest threat to our planet with the potential to alter ecosystems, disrupt economics, and impact human livelihoods. It is a phenomenon that requires urgent attention and action at the global level. Study objectives relevant to global warming. 1. Understand the machines that drive the phenomenon. And 2. Propose two eco-efficient solutions to mitigate effects of climate change. And the second theme in this part is concept to eco-efficiency as a key strategic to mitigate effects of climate change. Definitions of eco-efficiency. Eco-efficient refers to improving efficiency in the use of resources, seeking to balance the economy and environmental protection. Important to eco-efficiency. Eco-efficiency is present as a key strategy to mitigate the effects to change climates. And the last, being proving efficient in the use of recurse. You can reduce your carbon from bricks and move towards a more sustainable future.
Green markets in eco-labels. 1. Explanation of green markets and their role in promoting environmentally responsible products and service. Definition of green markets. Green markets encompass the transition towards an economy where environmental goods and services are valued and traded. Role of green markets. Green markets in the encourage the development and promotion of environmental friendly products and services. They seek to create and expand market space for more sustainable alternatives. Study objectives related to green markets, analysis the dynamics on functioning of these emerging green markets. To understand how green markets can drive the transition to a greener economy. Role of the eco labels in guiding consumers towards more sustainable options. Definition of eco labels. Eco labels are tools that provide information to consumers about the environmental impact of products. Role eco labels. Eco labels service as bridge between consumers and sustainable products. 2. They give consumer choice and encourage more consum, consumption partners. Study objectives relative to the eco labels. 1. Examine the effectiveness and adoption of the eco labeling systems. 2. Understand how eco labels can influence consumer decisions and promote sustainable consuming. Benefits of promoting the development of green markets. Promotion of sustainable alternatives. Green markets enable the development and promotions on environmentally friendly products and services, providing consumers with more sustainable options. Chains in the consumer partners by guiding consumers towards more ecological choice throughout eco labels and chance in consumption habits is encouraged towards a more conscious and responsible model wide environment and contribution the environmental sustainability, strengthening green markets and the use of eco-labels can play a key role in the transition towards a more sustainable economy, reducing the environmental impact of production and consumption. Study the objectives, analysis the long-term benefits of developing green markets and using eco-labels the drive and transition towards more sustainable consumption partners. To evaluate the potential of this approach to mitigate the effects of climate change to and contribute to the preservation of the environment.
My name is Nicole Sotelo Marin. ISO 42000 standards provide a framework for organizations to effectively manage their environmental responsibilities, covering aspects such environmental performance audits. Its adoptions and implementation are essential to align business practice guide global sustainability, contributing to climate change and promoting systematic environmental measurement. This standard will integrate environmental considerations um, into business operations and practices, federating, effective contributing to global sustainability goals. Thank you.
Economic cycles and energy consumption. Examine impact of business cycles on renewable and non-renewable energy. Communication in OECD countries. This objective focuses on analyzing how economic cycles characterize perception and recession phases, will influence energy consumption of ECD members countries, especially the E6. 1. Understand the relationships between economic fluctuations, recessions and boom periods, and demand for renewable and non-renewable energy. 2. Examine the heterogeneous effects of recession of both periods and the consumption of different energy sources. 3. Investigated the modern role of factors such as the quality of institutions and foreign direct investments in this relationship. 4. Analyze the strategic implication on these findings for the design to energy policies that can adapt to changes in economic conditions. 5. Highlight the importance of supporting renewable energy consultation recurrence recession through such measures as governmental subsidies and risk mitigation.
Conclusions and recommendations. 1. Symptoms of key findings on the studies. Global warming and eco-efficiency. It is concluded that global warming is a phenomenon accelerated by human activity, and eco-efficiency is present as a key strategy to mitigate its effects. Green markets and eco-labels and green markets are effective tools to guide consumers towards more sustainable options, encouraging and change in consumption patterns. ISO 14000 standards. The implementation of this standard is essential for organizations to systematically managing their environment responsibilities, align their practice with global sustainability efforts. Economic cycles and energy consumption. Economic cycles have a heterogeneous impact of the consumption of renewable and non-renewable energy, which requires flexible and adaptive energy policies. It's crucial that sustainability is incorporated in all areas of decision making both at the government and business levels. It is highlighting that collaboration and joint action between different actors, governments, companies, and consumers is essential to move towards a more resilient and sustainable futures where the economy and the environment coexist in harmony.